From a safe house in India, Bangladesh's ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has caused an international firestorm. Sheikh Hasina has now released an undelivered speech in which she allegedly directly accuses the United States of America and a possible CIA role behind her ouster. It boils down to a tiny, small 3-kilometer island in the Bay of Bengal called St. Martin Island. Hasina alleges USA wanted Bangladesh to surrender the sovereignty of this island for a new naval base or an air base, saying, quote, "I could have remained in power if I had surrendered the sovereignty of the island of St. Martin to America," unquote. Is the possible US military base on this island intended to contain India? Or is the US more interested in having a foothold close to the strategic Malacca Strait, through which China depends on nearly 80% of its maritime trade? Hasina had earlier claimed, quote, "A white man offered her a smooth return to power in return for this island." St. Martin's Island, also known as Narikel Jinjira or Coconut Island, is Bangladesh's only coral island famous for its stunning natural beauty. Despite its small size of just 3 square kilometers, the island holds immense strategic importance. It is located about 9 kilometers south of the Cox's Bazar Peninsula and offers a strategic vantage point over the Bay of Bengal. Control over St. Martin's could mean influence over the Strait of Malacca, one of the world's most important shipping lanes, certainly for China. The island's location makes it a potential hub of surveillance and military activities which could impact not only Bangladesh but also neighboring countries including China, Myanmar as well as India. Hasina's allegations draw attention to a broader geopolitical struggle in the region. China's Belt and Road Initiative or BRI has already made significant inroads in South Asia, including Bangladesh. China is even the largest arms supplier to Dhaka, more than Washington's Quad partner India. It is Xi Jinping's CCP, which would have been more worried over a US military base on St. Martin Island. The United States is keen to counter China's influence and has ramped up Indo-Pacific strategy with India as a key Quad partner. Thus, the potential US interest in St. Martin Island could be seen as part of its larger strategy to counter China's growing presence in the Indian Ocean region. On the other hand, if Hasina's claims are unfounded, it could reflect the complex dynamics of Bangladesh's domestic politics as well as challenges of maintaining sovereignty in a region marked by great power rivalries. St. Martin's Island had been part of British India before becoming part of Pakistan and eventually Bangladesh after it won its independence from Pakistan in 1971. The island has become a point of contention between Bangladesh and Myanmar, especially regarding fishing rights and maritime boundaries. In 2012, the International Tribunal for Law of the Sea or ITLAS affirmed that the island is part of Bangladesh, yet disputes have persisted. In 2018, Myanmar included St. Martin Island in its official map, prompting protests from Bangladesh, although Myanmar later acknowledged the inclusion of the island was a mistake. The island's proximity to the Strait of Malacca makes it a valuable asset in this context, potentially serving as a military base or a surveillance outpost. The issue of a possible US military base on St. Martin Island is not new, however. Back in 2003, the then US envoy to Bangladesh, Mary Ann Peters, had rejected these claims, saying, quote, "USA has no plans, no requirement and no desire for military base on St. Martin Island, Chittagong or anywhere else in Bangladesh," unquote. However, it's 2024 and the US-China relations are at their lowest, with the world's top 2 economies and military powers locked in a geopolitical face-off. Beyond the international intrigue, Hasina's ouster has led to significant internal turmoil in Bangladesh. In the lead-up to her resignation, widespread violence erupted, leading to at least 500 deaths and numerous attacks on minority communities, particularly the Hindus. These events have further destabilized the country, raising concerns about the future of democracy in Bangladesh. The establishment of an interim government led by Nobel laureate Muhammad Yunus has done little to quell the unrest so far. Reports indicate over 200 attacks on Hindu communities, highlighting the precarious situation for minorities in Bangladesh. The international community, including US lawmakers, have called for an end to the violence and the protection of vulnerable populations. As the world watches, the situation inside Bangladesh remains volatile with significant implications for the entire region's stability. The big question remains, if the next Bangladesh government allows a US military base on St. Martin Island, how will it impact India's security? Leave a comment, hit the like button and subscribe to Inconnect News.